Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. It's been a while since I've done a new project, and I had something brand new. I didn't reveal this for a long time. I started these last year and just never did a video on it, and I since I'm putting everything out on YouTube that I do, this is the next thing. It's a nativity scene. I also have one with Joseph and Mary, and also with the shepherd. And these are the standing branch Santas, just like our standing branch Santas we did earlier and another segment. They're roughly the same, but we're going to make this into an ornament. So I have a little piece here, so it's smaller, that you could see me working on it. So the first thing we want to do is get a piece of tulip poplar is what I used. This is pretty it's available here in PA, and what you want to do is find a straight piece, you cut it and you seal it. I use that triple clear from Krylon acrylic, and I just coat the ends of it after I cut it. This has been sitting around for a while. You can see because it's a little bit brown on the outside, not real green. It might still be a little bit green on the inside. Some are, some aren't. So what I'm going to do is just start tearing a little bit of this out. I have my one knife here, and what I'm going to do is just try to get an area where I want to start this project. It's a little tougher when it's not green than when it's green. The only advantage of it not having it green is it won't check on you as quickly, but I really haven't had any of these really check on me yet. Not in the actual carving portion, maybe a little bit on the ends, but if you seal it correctly, it should be fine. Okay, so we're going to just keep going here and keep make sure you have your carver's glove and your thumb guard on. Notice I'm hanging on to my thumb just to give it a little bit more stability because it's rounded. If you're a first-time wood carver, you know, these branches are nice to do, but they're a little more trickier. It might be a little more hazardous because of the wood being round. But what we're doing actually is a little bit like a relief carving. This is my own design. I sold quite a few of these last year at some of the shows that I went to. You know, so this I need to get some more ready, but I did this Mary and Jesus nativity scene and kind of drew it up on my own, and it's been kind of a little bit of a hit wherever I sold these, along with my branch Santas. You know, nice thing about this, you can make this any size you want depending on the branch. So once I get a clear area here, I'm going to go a little further to the side. I'm going to actually put in the line, and then we'll cut it out a little bit closer to the edge so we have a nice crisp edge going out around. I didn't make as many shows this year simply because of family commitments and such. I'm trying to stay more local here, and I'm trying to, and as you know, I'm releasing all my videos. I did a lot of them for the holidays already, especially for Thanksgiving. I have the pilgrim already done up. You know, you're more than welcome to go to my YouTube channel. You need to go to the channel and go to the search bar and look for it. Okay, just put in pilgrim and all those videos should pop up. If they're usually numbered, sometimes they're not in sync. And the reason for that, sometimes when I load something doesn't work right, and it ends up getting loaded up a little bit later. But like, say I load up 3 of them and number 2 doesn't load, it might go 1, 3, and 2 in sequence instead of 1, 2, and 3. But they should all be there. If not, email me, and maybe there's a problem that I haven't seen. You're more than happy to email me if I've missed something. So we're going to go a little wider here. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how this is going to hang. So we've got enough on this side, I can tell. So let's swing over here and take a little more over on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just outside of that little brown area that you see here. Yeah, let's see if I can show you a little bit out of this brown area where I cut it. I'm just going to go in here And you want to lean this on something because you can slip off because of it being rounded. I've learned to do it this way, which is a lot safer. It's also safer to have a knife that that's stationary. And if you don't get it the first time around, that's okay. You know, just kind of work your way around, and that should be it. What I'll do is, this is actually the top, the longer portion, just simply because I chose it to be the top. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Let's go back up. And folks, I don't edit anything. Whatever the video turns out, that's the way it is. I don't spend hours editing any of my videos. So you'll see the mistakes and all. Unless it's really, really bad, and I think I only had one video that I did not put up, simply because of the wood checking so bad after I sprayed it. I don't have my spraying solution here, but if you have some of the rubbing alcohol and such, it makes it much easier. But this is a little bit of the tedious part. So go around and clean this all up so it's nice and clean. I'll do the rest of this offline, so when we come back, I'll show you how to draw this little diagram on. It's very simple. It's not a very hard diagram and I'll try to keep it up so you can kind of get an idea of how to draw it. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit. So I'm going to clean it up just like I did down here to the edge. If you happen to chip a piece of it out, just go back and take care of it again and it should be fine. Alright, so we'll be right back.